I'm gonna go with the zero. Like, I'm kind of making this for the just to have the VOD, but like the goal is here. I just kind of want to do a realistic rebuild sense of like doing this, but with a zero overall team, because well, zero overall teams are kind of fun to rebuild, especially realistically. So let me transition here so you can actually so I can show what this screen looks like and what this team looks like. So as you can see, 0-0-0. This was the Commanders. I relocated them to Louisville, strictly because I think the Louisville Condors sounds kind of cool as a roster. And I still wanted to be in a snowy area when I relocate because I like snow games in the playoffs, even if they don't actually help you and they make you play worse. So looking at the lineup, boom, 12s across the board. The only player that's not a 0 overall or 12 in Madden's case is Treyway, because Tressway. I feel like it's even funnier the idea of keeping a punter. I may have boosted his rating to be the GOAT and the best player on my team. He should be my kicker too, actually. The whole team is going to be surrounded by Tressway. He will be the quarterback. He will be... I wonder what would happen for this team if Tressway is the quarterback, the punter, and all that. You can see I actually do have some kick returners here. It's just because when making a 0 overall roster, I don't actually feel like lowering the guys all the way down to 0. Because that sucks time-wise to do. So I kind of was like, I think it'd be fun if I did a whole rebuild like this. Like, I think these are tight ends, which is why they're a little higher, because I didn't change their ratings. But I thought it would be fun if like I had a bunch of I took and just streamed this because it's kind of chill. I don't really feel like doing anything right now. It's snowing outside and I don't really want to go anywhere. So I'm just kind of chilling, running the stream, and figured if I record this and do a couple seasons, I don't know if I'll finish a couple seasons now, but I can always come back to it. I might post the VODs and we'll just kind of have a bunch of like 0 overall rebuild content the way I try to rebuild my teams. So the only thing we're really going to do in season 1 is just look at drafting and scouting. I will do free agency, but my thought process in a realistic rebuild is if you were joining a team that was guaranteed to be the worst team in the history of football, the only way you would do it is if you're getting overpaid, or you're not going to get signed by anybody. So I'm probably only going to go with practice squad guys in free agency. So it's going to go from 0 to a decent roster in the second season. But I really only want guys that would not get signed. So I might skip out on free agency and just do like the tier 3. Or being the Panthers. Being the Panthers, is that bad? You wouldn't... I don't know how long the delay is, so I don't know the context. Alright. I mean, the Panthers is bad, but actually, yeah, I wouldn't want to be in the Panthers either because they've got a terrible owner as well. So I guess the Panthers get to be now our new Commanders now that Snyder's gone. But also the Commanders branding just kind of sucks. And I really liked the purple condor stuff. The other one I liked doing was the Huskies, but that's an old rebuild one, and I don't feel like doing the Huskies right now. I want to do something different. So we are going to advance to the regular season, so that way, because nothing matters for the roster. Now, here's the thing. The Commanders guys all kind of got moved, and the rosters all changed, so the rosters aren't necessarily accurate. The other thing I had to do, and one of the reasons I didn't like all the 0 overall rebuild like rosters that exist. They're all the Cardinals, speaking of. But is that they're all the old rosters, so the beginning of the season. So I wanted to make some changes to the rosters too, because I wanted them to have the higher overalls. So I mean, we could take a look around the league and see who all got the guys. But I think we'll just wait till the end of the season to kind of take a look. Just because, But one thing I do differently in my franchises is I will adjust the ratings myself in the off season for some teams. There's a large problem, I think, in Madden and in Madden history where the regression is so automated that there's just guys will get regressed for no reason at all, or they'll have a great season and they won't progress. So because of that, my goal is kind of to go in and, I guess, fix it by adjusting the ratings. Now, I never adjust my own team's ratings because I feel like that's not fair. But, like, say that Derek Carr throws for 4,500 yards and 40 touchdowns. He shouldn't regress to a 75. So, I'd normally boost him up to like a 90 if that were to happen. Actually, one thing I have to do, I didn't even adjust my sliders yet for everything. So you get to kind of see how I want to do my sliders. I know they kind of might seem dumb, but I can kind of give my explanation behind how I do my sliders. And I still need to test them and figure out if they work. I have this set on all pro because my team's going to be horrible. So when I do start playing, I'm going to throw 45 picks if I play it on all Madden with whatever quarterback I get out of the draft. So it's just not going to be fun. I don't think I'll move it to all pro until I just press the same thing. I don't think I'll move it to all Madden until, well, my team's decent. Maybe an 80 overall. Franchise settings. Okay. Not league settings. We want XP sliders first. So, XP sliders, progression rate. I normally boost in linemen up. These are my normal sliders I've been running for a while. Just because I see how these guys progress, and they don't progress fast enough because they don't get dev traits. So, interior linemen, and honestly, tackles get real bad fast. So, I might go 120, 130, 140. D-tackles generally need a little bit of a boost, just because otherwise they don't do anything. Safeties normally need a little bit of a boost. Mainly free safeties. Corners are fine. And then just because kickers and punters, I want them to stay in the league for 20 years, like good kickers and punters do, I go max out with kickers and punters. Alright. Early age progression, I think, should be fast for 20-year-olds. And a little bit slower, so it kind of goes down there. And then here, I lower those down so their progression rate is lower. But then it kind of comes back up, because I think if you played 30 plus years, that means you're going to play for a while. Regression rate, is it? I always get this backwards. So regression rate, halfbacks regress faster. Tackles, guards, centers all regress slower. Cornerbacks regress faster. And pretty much all the rest of the D-tackle stuff we can go. And they get a 0 because we want kickers to play for 20 plus years. Alright, regression rate here again. They go up around 28, 29. So that way, like, running backs will get bad around there. But then I feel like after this point, has to be 0. Because otherwise, those 35-year-olds will literally, like, suck the following year. I should save that as an XP setting because I do it every year. But alright. There's my XP sliders, gameplay sliders. The only one I really adjust on gameplay sliders is We lower their pass defensive reaction time and their interceptions. And we increase field goal power. Apparently punt power. I was playing before, and like no punters would end up getting, would like actually get boosts. They would kick it 40 yards, like good punters. High that, and then you need to turn intentional grounding off. All right, that's my sliders. So, first thing first, I want to do a... Ooh, I do need to change one thing. I forgot to turn this off. I didn't turn coach firing off, because I don't want to... I just got to figure out where that is. It's not something I normally even look at. There it is. CPU only. Okay, good. Because my team's going to go 0-17, so... I should have done an AFC North team, because the NFC East teams are all going to make the playoffs, simply because I exist. Alright. Choose draft class. We are going to go with the 2023 draft class. Now, this actually makes things more difficult for me, because this draft class is, I guess, already created. Do I already have that class? Oh, I already did. Okay, no, we're not even gonna touch it. Alright, so now we have the real guys here. Now, we are gonna have a high pick. We're gonna have the #1 pick, but we're probably not gonna take it when we get to it. I know I could just take Caleb Williams and make this a Caleb Williams rebuild, but I don't see the benefit of having a rookie quarterback around a practice squad roster. So, alright, we gotta build our scouts. I don't really care what type of scouts we do, because it really just... We just need guys. So, the national guys that are good are wide receiver, quarterback, corner, and no right guard, center, middle linebacker. So, we'll make sure to go away from interior linemen. And actually, let's fire everybody. Goodbye. I'm not going to scout quarterback, because I guess the one thing that's unfair about having a created class is I already know the quarterbacks. I already know who they all are. And to be honest, I already know who most of the guys are. So the scouting is mainly going to be used to try to get the bottom end of the draft and see how this guy did the ratings. I think what will be the most important is going to be probably to get a D end. So D end or an edge rusher. So we're going to go defensive end, outside linebacker as our national guy, because we want a good pass rusher. Those are really hard to get late in the draft. So whatever our top pick is probably going to be a D end. The next most important position, I would say, is going to be tackle. Not interior lineman. We want an offensive tackle. And I think we'll go tackle. I don't really like any of these combinations. I don't want this guy to be. But hey, what's your franchise? What franchise are you doing? Oh, you're not even here anymore. So I'm thinking maybe tackle, D-tackle, but I don't necessarily want it to be my number one, my 2 scout here. So we're gonna go that. Then we're gonna go corner. Probably corner will be our 2. Dion. And then middle linebacker's bad. I want a good tight end. So maybe we'll go another corner tight end here. So we have tackle, defensive end, and corner and wide receiver. I think the other position that's important, like I said, is quarterback, but I'm not going to really go for it. We're going to get outside linebackers, and I also think that I can generally draft good safeties, and there's also good safeties that kind of sit around for a while. But I still might grab one as a scout, simply because safety scouts, there's a chance we can get a good 5th round safety. And if so, that's a guy I want. So maybe we'll go wide receiver safety here. So do I have all mine? Okay. So this will be my national. I think this... We're going to put you in the Southeast. SEC. We're going to put you in the Central. Big Ten. We're going to put you, I guess, in the Northeast. And we'll put you out in the West. Normally I would actually look, but I do have a kind of an idea of what we're dealing with. So I'm not necessarily going to do that this time. Okay, so I got my scouts assigned. We are basically just going to sim until set season goal. We're not going to win anything, so 4 games. So we might go week by week because I can't remember which weeks exactly. I think it's week 5 and week 8. But I want to make sure to set the scout priorities. Lost 53-0. Okay. This will be nice, quick sims, though. Ooh, nice big loss. Oh, breakout D lineman. I don't know how. All right, regional focus is here. I don't want to delegate because they just choose dumb. We are going to manage them. Oh no, sorry, that's national. All right, see, because they're gonna go. Oh well, we want to get a QB. No, it actually wouldn't be too bad. No, we'll leave the QB over there. You don't get to have QB. You are going to be a focus scout for wide receiver. You are going to be a focus scout for wide receiver. Because wide receiver, I think, is going to be harder for me to get than corner. But you are going to be a focus scout for corner. Because I want to get a good amount of... Actually... No, you're going to be a corner. I'm starting to think... wide receiver, I can generally fill up with a decent overall, a decent like 70 overall. And so if I'm thinking about like looking for prospects as wide receivers, I don't necessarily think I need to go that heavy into it. We can kind of, you know, just deal with what we got. I'm going to do this. This here. I actually want to make this as big as I can. All right. All right. I already got that. Yeah, because there's 3 quarterbacks out in the West. And there's a very good chance. Now, this is going to be kind of dependent on... I probably should be setting weekly strategies.
Welcome to this shows some basic stats about your upcoming. This is your team pro.
As I think about it. We're going to make our only focus player Tressway. So, I don't know if we're ever going to get anything. So, I think we kind of got to swing for the fences and do the 1 interception, 30 points or less, 200 yards. $15 first downs. I mean, we're going to give up 70 sacks, so... So it necessarily doesn't matter. Mainly just doing this to try to get the staff points. So I can build up my staff. Oop. Got to sign Tressway.
These players are on the last year of their contract.
Where is he? Oh, we got him under contract already? Let's go. Also, are you kidding me, dude? You want 3.48 million? I'm probably going to sign all these guys back. Actually, no. I don't know if I will. But we'll go into free agency, and if I don't fill my roster, then we will. All right. So Treyway is not a guy that we need to sign, so... I'm gonna keep calling him Treyway. I know it's Tressway, but Treyway sounds cooler. Don't be Tressway. Is it Tressway? No, that's standings. I didn't click standings. Oh, maybe I did. Wrong button. Don't be Tressway. No, left tackle. It's on the team. Tressway's the GOAT. I don't think we're beating the Eagles. Hey, he scored 3 points this season already. You got a Thursday night game? Score 4 offensive touchdowns. Also, did we get any staff points? No. Okay, it's not even worth it. Not worth my time. He needs to be the #1 wide receiver, too. Alright. And we're just going to keep advancing until we get our national focus, and then we will go to the end of the season. Hey, we scored a touchdown. We got 2 points, too. 2 staff points. So we must have done something good. I don't know how we scored a touchdown. I need to check that box score. How did we score a touchdown? Because that's ridiculous. That's awesome. All right, let's check the box score. How did we score a touchdown? We had 216 passing yards? Oh, Tressway doesn't show up. All right, that seems like Tressway just carried us, but there. We don't get to see his stats because he's a punter. All right. All right, that was a big loss. 44-0. All right, just get me to national scouting focus. There it is. Sweet, we got some franchise points though, or some staff points. We want a D end focus. All right. So, looking at these, I'm not necessarily trying to do too much with it. The whole point of the staff points to me, and actually,
Welcome to your franchise staff. Here
but is player personnel.
when you have enough to see what effect some talent trees make you select a path to
Because we want to... We really need to like take advantage of the draft, so we need to get these bonuses from trading for picks. So a lot of our moves here are going to be down this trade line. I should have hit that first. Actually, let's do something here. So it doesn't matter what my offense is and my defense is here. We are going to fire our coordinators because we can get these hiring bonuses. And this will also help me get some of these ideas. So, halfback guru, not necessarily. Now, these guys might not even be here by the end of the season. I might fire them again. But I like this. A vertical threat, power running, offensive line guru. Let's see what he's got. Break tackle. Okay, offensive line boost. Alright, so I might hire this guy. Oh, wait, no. He gives me one less point. Does it really matter? I'm going to fire these guys anyways. So I guess give me the guy that gives me 2, and then I can fire him. So we are going to hire this guy. So there's 44. Now we're going to go hire a defensive coordinator. It does not matter. 44. Sweet. So we're just doing this to get some franchise points. Or some staff points. To, first off, do that. Do I want 2? Yeah. We'll do 2. Alright. Slight increase there. Guaranteed trade package. That's a big one. And then here, So let's hope we can get another 8 staff points throughout the rest of this draft, because we basically, the whole goal is to try and boost all this stuff up. And the reason for that is, like, when I'm starting with a 0 overall team, is I need to have as many opportunities to make as many picks as possible, because I need cheap contracts to last for a while, especially if I want to focus on building mainly through the draft. Realistically, there's no free agent who would sign here unless they went to the University of Louisville. Lamar. So because of that, the main focus is going to be going through the draft and building through the draft. So we need to get as many picks as we can get, which means I need to increase the ability to get picks and trades. So hopefully that'll help. So now I've kind of boosted all that up. We've got our national focus. We've got 2 coordinators that we can fire at the end of the season. And we're gonna move. We already got our national focus, so we are going to sim to the playoffs. And we'll see what this team looks like at the end of the season. So, quick sim here. We'll get down to week 17. See if we scored any more points, so we could check our stats at the end of the season. Though I know Tress Way is going to be the only one who's got... he doesn't show up, though. That's something that Madden needs to be able to do. Like, the fact that they don't show the stats for Tress Way if I'm using my punter as a quarterback, like, come on. I'm just trying to have fun here. I would love to see Tress Way end the season with, like, 2,200 passing yards, 2,400 passing yards, which he might, to be honest. So I'm not going to be able to see his passing yards, but I technically will be able to check our offensive yards. So season's over. You can't see, but I think it's obvious. We went 0-17. So let's go take a look, and we just lost 84-3. Justin Jefferson's gone for the season. Let's first check playoff bracket. So what's different here? And let me make my thing disappear. So just so you can kind of get a look at the playoff standings. I think the only thing's different as we take a look is the Lions didn't make the playoffs on this side. Saints obviously still have a chance of making the playoffs, so the Lions didn't. That's the one big one that changed in the NFC, and I'm not sure why they didn't, but we'd have to take a look. On the AFC side, the Chargers made it, which that's kind of crazy. And the Bengals made it, which is probably because I turned injuries off, so Joe Burrow was back. Browns are not in it on this side. And what's the other team that is not in it? Oh, that's it. Browns. Browns and... oh, my God. Well, the Chiefs are a wild card. So I guess technically the Bengals took the Browns spot. Jags are in their spot. And the Chargers took the Chiefs spot, and that spot would be the Texans or Colts. So it's not too much different. I'm going to keep my face off of the screen. Also, we get 75 staff points. So not bad to be able to make some moves. All right, stats and awards. Let's go take a look. So we can't see our passing yards. We had a grand total of, oh my God. He got a rushing touchdown. 114 rushes for 1 touchdown. We had a total of 7 rushing yards on the season. Most of them look to be end arounds. Receiving. Actually, decent receiving numbers. Akers, Nakua. Not the correct Nakua. Hunter Bradley. So not too bad on the offensive side. Defense. What did we get? 173 tackles for Winton McManus. How many sacks we get this season? 2.5 there. And picks? Oh, actually got some this season. Not too bad. How'd he do? Oh, look at that. 5,725 yards kicking. Did not miss a single field goal this season. Dude, he's the GOAT. No kick returns, no punt returns. Let's actually check the blocking. I want to see how many sacks we gave up. So Chris Paul gave up 15. Trent Scott gave up 18. And Caleb Jones gave up 20. So I think that's it. That's some bad sack numbers there. So technically, I can look back at the team stats here. We're gonna be last. He had 2,121 passing yards, so that's kind of nice to see. All right, let's go take a look at the actual rest of the NFL here. The actual leaders. So we're gonna go to the NFL. I'm gonna bet you Dak Prescott is probably number 1 in passing. Yes, he is. So Dak, 4,959 yards, 34 touchdowns, 11 picks. Mahomes had a great season, 37-5. Who led the league in touchdowns? Jordan Love, 38-8. And Mahomes had 37-5. Lamar with 37-2. Man, okay. So a few really good seasons, but man, go Jordan Love. Rushing. Henry with 1564 and 16 touchdowns on only 288 carries. That's crazy. Jacobs 1513. Jones. So we had a couple over 1,000-yard rushers. Touchdowns. Tony Pollard with 24. He did play against us, and they scored 84 points. Brees Hall had 19. Mixon there. Receiving yards. CeeDee Lamb. I mean, okay, the Cowboys offense is broken in franchise. I might go switch to user them at some point and take their playbook off, but I'll let them play through it for the first season. Just because it is broken. So CD was the number 1 receiver. Who had the most catches? CD. Most touchdowns? Brandon Ayuk. Right there. All right, we go to defense. Yes, top tackler right there. Wynton McManus. Anthony Walker was second there. Sacks, Von Miller. 19 sacks for Von Miller. Also, why are there no Browns? Oh, I bet because I went on their roster. So I might have to go look at theirs. Because now I'm curious. 7 picks for Sauce. I'm going to go check the Browns quick. Because where's Garrett? Where's Garrett? 2? He must have got hurt at the beginning of the season. That's crazy. Well, that would explain why they didn't make the playoffs. Flacco had a good year. Chubb must have got hurt. You know what happened? They didn't reset the depth charts. But why did... That doesn't make any sense, though. Why? Okay. They don't have Watson. Sweet. They might not go through the cap hell. They don't have Watson. Probably because I boosted Joe Flacco's overall. To be realistic to Joe Flacco. How great he is. That's why I went in on their team. Because I wanted to go boost Joe Flacco. Alright. MVP will probably be Lamar. Alright. We are in the NFC. Brandon Ayuk, Offensive Player of the Year. We'll see. Micah Parsons, Defensive Player of the Year. Addison, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Byron Young, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Hey, we had a guy up there. All right. So, that's that. Is Pollard's season technically going to push him in the rushing touchdowns conversation? Yeah, right there. So, for records right there, looks like there's a chance that's broken. All right. We are going to... I'm going to put my camera back on. So that way you can see it. But let's go... Let's go continue to update our staff stuff. We're not going to boost our coordinators at all because we are going to let them go. So, all right. Let's get this. All right. So basically for drafts now, we're basically as set up as well as we can be. We're not going to pay too much attention to the signings yet because we're not going to do them. So I'm not necessarily too like concerned there. Coordinators we're not going to do anything for because they're not coming back. We can do the scheme fit thing, but I think the whole point we're going to do is staff modifications first because I want to get the 2 bonuses. I don't know if I'm going to get there. We can get at least 1. And what that can do is I can hire... See, we can play chess here. And we can get the offensive coordinator, use his staff points to then boost my ability to get a defensive coordinator. See, we're thinking here. We're playing the game. We know we're not going to bring our guys back, so the whole goal there is to instead, you know, update that. All right. Where's Tressway? He's the only one who needs an upgrade. Some of these guys are actually not too bad. That must be a... computer must have picked him up. DeBose. Plus 5 kick accuracy. $51 players upgraded. Alright. I don't think there's anything each week here. I mean, I guess we can just go fire our coordinators already. We'll fire them, and then we'll just kind of wait to the off-season before we sign anybody. Think any of our guys made it to the Pro Bowl? Probably not. Maybe Tressway. Actually, let's go check. Did Tressway make the Pro Bowl? Not at quarterback. Oh my God, we had a Pro Bowler. The #1 linebacker, McManus. And he did not. Tressway did not make the Pro Bowl. But our 12 overall middle linebacker did. Shout out to McManus. Cowboys Bengals Super Bowl. I hate it. I hate everything about that. I actually should check too. I don't think there's any guys that I need to boost in overall. Honestly, we won't touch it because I think it's fine for now. Force advanced to the Super Bowl. Let's see who actually won the awards. Guess that is another thing I do is if a guy won an award, I'm gonna give him a dev trait if they didn't get it. Oh, that didn't change. We'll wait till they actually do the league recap thing. Simulating Super Bowl. Bengals won. I hate it. All right. 22-23 retirements. Case Keenum. I basically just want to see if the Browns lost anybody. If Flacco retired. Flacco didn't retire. Time for us to bring in Joe Flacco. All right. Season recap. See the awards. Bengals win. T. Higgins gets Super Bowl MVP. Let me hide my monitor. Rashee Rice, Rookie of the Year. Tyree Wilson, Rookie of the Year. Von Miller, Defensive Player of the Year. Lamar Jackson, Offensive Player of the Year and MVP. So, absolutely insane season for him. So, what I think we're going to do is I'm going to go check Von Miller, Tyree Wilson, and Rashee Rice. And we are going to go make sure those guys all got their dev traits before we go into the roster stuff. So, because I want to make sure those guys actually are getting the appropriate boosts. Yeah, trust way. So, that's a practice squad guy. We can keep any of these practice squad guys. I think that's okay. All right, Chiefs. Let's see if he got a dev trait. A wide receiver. He's an 88. Superstar. I think that's good for Rookie of the Year. So, I think 88 overall Rookie of the Year is good. All right, Bills. Let's go check Von Miller. Well, he's a lower overall. Where is he? Oh, did he retire? Did he win the award and retire? I thought he was at right end. Alright, then we don't even have to play with that because he retired. And Raiders, Tyree Wilson. Ravens first. Let's make sure our guy here, Lamar, is a 99. He is, okay. Alright, and Raiders, Tyree Wilson. I got Jacoby Brissett. Superstar. He got the dev trait. Alright. So, nothing we had to really change because Vaughn retired and Lamar won both the other awards. Right? Vaughn retired. I gotta check that again because I didn't see it. Yeah, he did. So, wins, retires on top. Retires as Defensive Player of the Year. All right. Well, it's staff week. So let's go get some coordinators. They hired guys randomly. I know what I want. Oh, I'm not going to get any boosts here. Bring Ron Rivera in. I think it'd be cool to hire one of these guys that got fired. That's actually a pretty good coordinator. I'm just curious what this looks like if I hire. What is this? Oh, so he gets nothing. All right. Well, then let's go just DCs. I want zone secondary, man secondary. I would like to play man. But I normally play zone. Let's see what his I like this guy's stuff. So what does he got here? Okay. Yeah, this is the guy I want. Oh, DC. All right, where is he? All right. We're going to keep Daboll, though. Why not? All right. So even though he doesn't have the traits, whatever. That's fine. We got Daboll. I'm guessing these are my... Oh, no. I think I did that already. All right. Free sign players. I don't think there's anybody we need to bring back. Maybe McManus to get a depth trait. Oh my god, Jabril Cox did? Jalen Elliott did? McManus did. We'll bring Blood back. Actually, no. We're not gonna. Not in re-sign period. We'll just get them in the regular free agency because those guys are cheap. Upgrade players again? Okay. I think the upgrade players thing is broken for those guys. All right. We are going to go past the first week of free agency because we're not going to... I just kind of want to check who's in it, but I have no intention of signing any of these guys. So I just want to see who's here. Tyron Smith. Okay. Quarterbacks. Flacco. Baker. So there, I'm probably going to take a quarterback, a free agent quarterback. The question is which one. So Gardner Minshew. Halfbacks. Who's all up? Gus. All right. So we're not going to do anything with these guys. We don't plan on signing any of these guys. The whole goal is to just sign guys on the last day. I'm not going to check the combine results because we are just going to advance until we can do our pro days, or not our pro days, but our actual like stuff for scouting. Why did the retirements show back up? Oh, 2 more guys retired. Okay. Who they got me taking number 1? Probably Caleb. Latu. I do want him. I think they do that based on who you're scouting. And they know I'm scouting DNs, so Latu is number 1. I do want him, but I don't plan on taking him with a number 1 overall pick. All right. All right. Free agency 3. This is where we're going to make our moves. To sign the guys that are still sitting around. So, view available free agents. Any of these guys who are still sitting around. Tyron Smith is still sitting around. Why is he still sitting around? Flacco's still sitting around. Only 3 quarterbacks have been signed. We could bring back Flacco. Oh my god, like nobody has been signed. Not a single running back got signed? Maybe we won't sign anybody because this is kind of messed up. Only the rate, not like nobody showed up to free agency. Why? Let me check something here. There's a chance that... Oh, how do I look at... Team salaries, okay. So I have... Let's look at this. So I have 258 million in cap space. They're already broke. What's their cap penalties at? 900k, okay. They have no cap. They have some. They have 12 million in penalties. They have a ton of cap, so they could sign anybody. They have space. They have space. They have space. Large cap penalty. Huge cap penalty. They have tons of space. Wait, what was their cap penalty? 340? I'm just confused on why nobody got signed. They have $63 million of cap space. No, they have no space. No, they have no cap space. Probably because they have a $54 million cap penalty. I might go clear their cap penalty for the Watson trade. See if they can bring back Flacco then, if they have cap space, because that might be why why Flacco's still sitting there. And actually, after that, I can't retire though. Do I retire over here? Where do I retire? Alright, then let's switch to user teams over there. I'm also going to do this with the Cowboys. I'm going to take their playbook off. So we're going to switch to him. I'm going to manually do this for them. Or no. I guess I'm going to retire. Alright. He's gone. Alright, and then I'm going to add... I'm going to go be Mike McCarthy quick. And take his playbook off.
Continue ahead to begin your franchise.
And then I'm going to retire with him. They do have a good... I still want to give him a good playbook, so I'm going to give him Philly's playbook. Because they are still a good roster, but the Cowboys playbook's absolutely broken. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to retire. All right. What picks do we have right now? I can't tell. So I might take my face off the screen for all the scouting, because I don't necessarily want my face in the way while we're looking at prospects and stuff. So our current top guy that we were looking at was Latu. Yes. So this is probably the guy I want to take, but I would not mind going with Leonard Taylor here, or even Jack Sawyer. I want an edge rusher as one of my first picks. I don't necessarily want to take QB with the number 1. Now, I still would like to get one of these QBs in the draft. All right, we're just going to go to the free agency recap, whatever. I wanted to sign guys here, but so many teams did not sign their guys that I just want to back out of it. Don't even touch it, because Tyron Smith was left and everything. So, all right. Did Tyron... Okay, Denver. All right. QBs. Flacco didn't get signed. Okay. Gus Edwards didn't get signed. But AJ Dillon did. Huh. All right. That's weird. So, with that in mind, let's do our private workouts. And let's look at late round picks here, because I kind of want to figure out which corners and stuff I want to take later. Oh my god, that guy looks great. How fast is he? Poor 4.49. That's still the 5th best corner in the pro days. But that can't be fast. That's got to be like, what, 87 speed? I still might pin him because that zone, having a zone is great. This guy too. This is a bigger corner. Let me look at him. 4.6 speed. Man. The corner's just slow this year. Cooper Jean? No, I'm not building my team around a safety. That guy doesn't look too bad. So, if Penix is the guy I want, to be honest, if he's still there in the 2nd or 3rd, I would also like Braylon Allen. I would like to build my team around Braylon Allen. I'm not even going to scout him. I know that he's probably the best running back in the class. If not, it's Jonathan Brooks and no fullbacks. Okay, wide receivers. It seems I chose the wrong region to put them in. Put my scouts in. Isn't Egbuka like supposed to be good? Why do those stats look so bad? Oh my god, he's fast. All right, I want to know more about Egbuka. A+ deep route as a playmaker. That's generally pretty good. Great speed, 4.4 speed. Start event. I might put him on the list. Think these A's are because this class is bad. McCastles doesn't look too bad. All right, tackles. Beyond these two, Fashanu and Alt, I don't necessarily know. Ooh, Patrick Paul kind of looks good though. What's his strength rating at? Lacks discipline. Okay, so he's got the undisciplined penalty, which means he's not going to be good against. He's not going to be good in the sim, so I don't want him. Never mind. How about Cooper BB? Lacks discipline. Okay, I don't want him. I mean, I might need to take a couple of these guys. But we're probably going to be building back end of the draft with a lot of these. Ooh, Van Pran. Ooh, he looks good. Be good, please. Good discipline. How many reps? 33? Not bad. Okay, Van Pran does not look that bad. Jack Nelson? Hunter Norzad? Those guys look good. This guy could be good, but I don't know enough about him. Lacks discipline, so he might not be good, but that doesn't matter as much at interior offensive line. So I can't. I want to let me put favorites. Oh yeah, I lost. Oh, it took off my guys. All right, Guyton kind of looks crazy, so we're gonna put it on Guyton. We're gonna go put it on Ibuka and on Start Event. Those are gonna be the guys. All right, let's see if this is still working. Okay, it's starting to get there. All right, we are going to go to the draft. All right, quick scout before we do this, before we go in. I mean, we're going to pause this stuff, but I want to add guys to my favorites that I like. So, quarterback. I already know the names. I don't need to do that. I want Braylon Allen. If I don't get Braylon Allen, I'll probably just sign a free agent, so never mind. Wide receivers. Do we know more about Ibuka? He doesn't look great, though. Let's start event. Oh, we don't know. F catching. Oh my god. Wish I could sort by speed. I don't want to have to go through all this to figure out who was the number one in the combine. Wasn't him. Alright, we will end up taking a wide receiver. I just don't know which one. Alright, and how was Guyton? Oh my god. Yes. I want him. Okay. Guyton is a guy I really want. Latu, obviously, Taylor, Sawyer. I want all these guys. So let's actually pin the guys that we want late in the draft. I don't know if any of these corners are going to fall late in the draft. Where was that corner I liked? It didn't, in the A zone. Newton? Was Newton the one I liked? Oh. But I do like an A. I'm gonna like those two guys. I don't know if I actually like them. And I'll like Newton. Because I like that A zone. I don't think anybody's fast in this draft. Free safeties. A tackle. A man B zone, okay. We want anything better than a C zone, really. Because if we're gonna, our free safety is gonna play zone coverage primarily. So we want to make sure that if we do draft one, that Rod Moore maybe, or Mbuka, Makuba, my bad. TJ Tampa looks good. I mean, Cameron Kitchens looks good, and he probably is good. He's a first rounder. I don't think he's going to be around whenever I'm making my picks. Not bad. Great tackler. This guy might be a good converted linebacker. I'm going to put him on the board. He's undrafted. So we're not going to draft any kickers because we should be able to sign one. All right. Like I said, we did quarterback. I should probably go through no late rounds. Any late round centers and stuff. Is it Nelson, Norzad, and Van Pran? Right guard. Anybody here? No. Edge rushers. Yes. What? ADAA? Oh my god. AA, finesse, power, run stopper. This guy's gonna be crazy. He should be. Unless this is just a bad edge rushing class on the left end side. Jack Sawyer doesn't look bad. This might be a good guy if we can't get Latu. Any late round guys? And this guy looks alright. Does not have good physicals or good traits. But the ratings might be good. D-tackle. Run stopper with A finesse, B power. What's his physicals look like? Oh, elites? Yeah, okay. That guy's gonna be good. Byron Murphy. I know that he's actually a good player. Solid physicals. His ratings aren't good, so that's why I'm not necessarily certain, but I've heard of the guy. Talik Williams, I've heard is a good guy, but D finesse, I don't think he's gonna end up being good. I don't see any steals down here. A D tackle. All right, that guy looked good. Dallas Turner. All right. Who is this? Yes. Oh my god, that guy looks crazy. That is a chance, though, that there's just... It's not a good outside linebacker class. I know the middle linebackers are not good. So I don't think we're going to draft any of them. So we're going to avoid middle linebacker. Ooh. Like that A zone. Like the A zone here. For these later picks. Any other? Could be A zone. Could be A zone. BBB. A. That's an undrafted guy. That guy could be really good. Another potentially good guy. Let's check his ratings, though. Decent. 4.8. Not really decent. Could be good here. Decent. I might put him on the list. But I don't like the D block shed. I might just not take him. Like we said, we looked at the end here. Tony Grimes not too bad. Justin Wally is considered the first undrafted guy. Is he quick? He's the 6th fastest corner in this draft. Might not be a bad pick. Free safeties, late. He has a tackle, maybe. He has a zone, maybe. I'm going to put him on there. And I think I did safeties already. All right. I think we've got a bunch of guys favorited already. So we're pretty much set for the actual draft. We have our roster, our basically everything ready. So here we go. First overall pick. We're going to have this paused because we are probably going to be making a bunch of trades here. So, first pick. Pick 4, pick 16. And future 2nd, future 6th, future 7th. I like that. I could do a lot with that. That might be 3 firsts from the Titans, but I can't draft. Only one of them is this year. I don't necessarily know if that's what I want. Same thing here, Rams. Great deal. Another great deal. This is a realistic deal, to be honest, too. I wonder if we should play this realistic. Ooh. I kind of like... No, the Bears deal is still better. 3 firsts, the Falcons. Oh my god, that... Okay. Bears or Cardinals? I think we can still get a haul for pick 4. So we're going to trade with the Bears. They're probably going to take Caleb Williams. Sorry, Justin Fields. They took Latu. They took Caleb Williams. They took Dallas. Drake May is still on the board. All right. I don't want Drake May, though. But he's still on the board. All right. So we're just trying to kind of make some moves and continue to acquire assets. I don't necessarily like a lot of these offers. Yeah, like I'm getting a 6th and a 7th to move from 4 to 9. That's a good deal. This might be a deal here. Oh my god. It's a good deal because I get 2 firsts, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. But I'm thinking I can still flip 10. And I don't want pick 32. All right, next pick. They took Brock Bowers with that. Drake May is still on the board. 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 That deal's still there. Eagles deal is not bad. But then you would say neither there's the 49ers deal. Or the Packers deal, for that matter. Alright, let's take a second here. And let's actually look at Drake May or those tackles. Let's go look here. So, Drake May, still on the board, but I think that there's still good quarterbacks there. Fashanu, Alt, and the other tackles. Man, what are my picks looking like? All right, I'm starting to acquire a decent amount of late round picks, but I don't know what they're all going to take here. My goal was to get an edge rusher, and I think that they've kind of been Leonard Taylor's still there. Jack Sawyer's still there. I don't know how long they're going to be there. Chris Jenkins is still there too. So there's still some edge rushers available. I don't know how long I can continue to let this luck go. But we're going to try one more time. I think what we're going to do... I don't want a 7th round pick, and that's a horrible deal. That's a not bad deal. Do I want 2 firsts? I kind of want 2 firsts next year. Okay, that's the next year 3rd and this year 5th. Next year 3rd and this year 5th. That's 34 and next year 1st. 35 next year 1st. Next year, 2 years ago 3rd. 26 1st and next year's 5th. I don't really see it. I mean, I guess we could just take... I don't like that text. I don't like the Titans deal. This looks like the best deal, but I don't know if I want to drop down to 32. All right. I think we're going to make a pick. I don't really want it to be Drake May. No, I can't take a pick here. I don't want Drake May. I think Drake May is a good player, but I think that there's an element of like... Alright, we're doing that one. And we're going to see if we can take 32 and something else. Quick. And move up again, because I don't want that pick. So let's go draft picks. 32. And let's say I do 32 and 106. Can I go... 23. How about if I gave you Chris Rodriguez? Oh, they're over the cap. Okay, maybe not then. They're over the cap. So many teams are over the cap. I don't think I can move up to 17. Clomac. What if I take him out and just do this? Okay, that opens it up because nobody can afford Game on Thibodeau? Really? That would be an edge rusher. You know what? That's not a bad offer. We get our edge rusher with that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to draft an edge rusher otherwise. So, I think I'm going to do that deal. Let's counter, actually. Let's just remove this and this. And figure out. See. Smart. We didn't even have to give that up. We can give away next year's second and a fourth for Thibodeau. So now we have a guy. We have one edge rusher. All right, now we still have to move that pick. So, pick 32. What would you do for pick 32? DeJuan Jones, third round pick in Russell Gage. How about let's go ask a team that has a first. What would you need for the 19th pick? 16, 32, 33. I don't want to give up 32 and 33. So 19's probably off the table. How about... We out here trying to play chess right now. Not 14, not 28. I want like 20. What's 21 gonna... What would 21 cost me? Not 16, I want 32. They want 32 and 33 though. Titan... No, Titan's at 12. Vikings at 15. $32, $33. Alright, what if we try to move up to like 22? Who has 20 or like 24? Alright, 23 again. The Bucks might be the deal. Let's counter. Alright, so I'd be down to do that. And a 2025 third. Okay. Good. That'll move us to 16 and 23. JC Latham. Cameron Kinchins. All right. Braylon Tri. See, this is why we didn't take quarterback, because they're still there. Vashanu. Alt. Okay. Adunze. All right. So I think that means... And Malik Neighbors is still there too. You know what? That's not a bad idea. I'm going to go Malik Neighbors. I did not really scout him, but it's Malik Neighbors. I don't mind that being my first pick here. We're going to take Malik Neighbors. Hidden Dev. Sweet. So we got a wide receiver. We have a number one wide receiver. There goes Drake May. Tuyumi or whatever. I can't do that. I can't pronounce it. Ryan Thomas. Jaden Daniels goes. Keon Coleman. All right. Let's see. So now that we have 23, can we move back to 26? No, looks like we can. I don't know if we're actually getting any value, though, if we do this. So, let's just take the guy. Let's take whoever we want here. We are going to make a pick. So we have a wide receiver now. We got Malik Neighbors. We got an edge rusher. Tackle. Barton. I think Guyton will be there at 33. So, Guyton will be our next pick because I think he'll still be there. So, do we go edge here and go Chris Jenkins, or do we go Leonard Taylor? What's his physicals look like? What's his strength at? Marginal? Leonard Taylor or Chris Jenkins? I think they're comparable. Wait, run stopper. Run stopper. They're both like they're not gonna fit my scheme at all. Outside linebackers. I think there's some outside linebackers I can still get. Nate Wiggin, Kalen King. I could be a good corner. 4-5. What about Nate Wiggins? I don't like the C zone. 4-4-8. How about Lassiter? He's the second fastest corner. Are the corners just bad? Alright, we're gonna see if we can just wait to get Newton, I guess. Do we go Cooper DeJean because he's still here? We could just make him a corner. Okay, so Cooper DeJean. I don't have another second. Let's see if I combine 23. I want to combine 23 and something else to get. So let's trade finder. We're going to combine draft pick 23 and 106 and see if we can get Jordan Battle, not bad. I don't think I can do it this way because I think they're gonna. I don't know if this is gonna be good. So we're gonna go. Let's see who all has draft picks here. So I think let's go talk to Green Bay because I think they have 26. I don't not necessarily know if that's the deal I want. 26 and 49. A little bit more. All right, so what if I throw a 6th in there? And a future 6th. Future 5th. All right, so that's not going to get me there. See, because they want 2 firsts. Alright. I don't know if it's going to happen. So we're just going to kind of go, I guess Cooper DeJean. We just got to hope we can get lucky. Do I want Cooper DeJean, though? No. We are going to go... We're taking the tackle. We're taking the tackle. Yep. Taking the tackle now, and we'll see what's available at 33.
The Chargers are up now. They're on the clock. The San Francisco 49ers are now on the clock. It's the New Orleans Saints now on the clock.
There goes Phoenix. Damn, that's what I wanted, so I didn't want to hit that. So that was the quarterback I would have wanted there.
On the clock now, the Dallas Cowboys.
There goes Cooper DeJean.
The Condors are
So We didn't get the guys we necessarily wanted there. So let's just see here if we can move back a little. We could still get one of these edge rushers. Second and a fourth? That moves a little bit. Oh, we can get a future first. Not bad. I think we'd probably just stick with our pick and take one of those edges. Especially now that Phoenix isn't there. I don't want JJ McCarthy. I don't want Bo Nix. Oh, Kalen King is still here. All right. We're going to take Kalen King because I think he might have a dev trait. He does. All right. So we got a little bit of a core. And let's skip to the next user pick. All right, now at this point, now we're just kind of got to start getting lucky on picks and see what's all still here. So quarterbacks, they're all pretty much gone. All right, edges. That guy's still here. He's a run stopper. That Prince guy is still here. Jalen Ford is still here. Who I think is going to be better? Corners. Sarenstall's still there. Rod Moore's still there at free safety. What do the rest of my picks look like? All right. We got a lot of late round picks. Got a few wide receivers still there, so we can wait on those. Tackle. I think these centers will still be here, so we can wait on those. Do I want Corleone? No. All right. We are going to go with... We're going to take the swing on his physicals and take this guy. Princely, Yuma, whatever. I don't know if he's going to be good, but the physicals look good. I mean, we do technically already have an edge rusher now because we got Thibodeau. And there goes Corleone. All right, next user pick. All right. Let's see what's still here. A lot of good receivers still around. Center still there? Yes, they are. All right. Other outside linebackers gone. All right, Jalen Ford's gone. Corner. Sarenstall's still there. I think here we're going to go Rod Moore. Oh, I never even checked if Braylon Allen was still there. He's probably not. No. We will be taking a free agent running back. All right, favorites. Who we also got? Sarenstall's still there. Pritchett's still there. The centers are still there. Landon Jackson's still there. Lovett's still there. Jalen Harrell. Okay. So I'm going to leave those undrafted guys there for a while. What we got here? So we have 2 picks in a row. Let's go... Let's go Nelson. I didn't think I'm getting any dev traits here. If I do, that is so lucky. But okay, we got Nelson. We are gonna go 6'7". All right, I'm taking him. He's 6'7". I don't know if he's good, but he's 6'7". I don't necessarily know if that was a necessary pick, but all right. Favorites. Sarenstall is still here. Landon Jackson is still here. I'm taking Landon Jackson then. I think that's a harder position to get a good player at. So we're gonna shoot at Landon Jackson and hope he's good. Because I think with corner, I can get a bunch of 70 overalls off practice squads. So, like, if I'm shooting at these guys and hoping that they're 70, I don't necessarily know if that's worth it. Most of these guys I have left. So, do I want Pritchett? Sarenstall. I want Sarenstall. If that receiver is still on the board at the 7th, which I don't think he's going to be, I'm taking him.
The Condors are on the clock.
He's a first-round projected receiver. That's crazy for that to still be there. But all these guys are receivers. Never mind. I'm not. I'm a liar. Jalen Harrell. And then we're going to go...
The Condors are on the clock.
Favorites. Mustafa. Just because he looks like he can be I might convert him to linebacker. And then our next pick, we're just going to take whoever looks like best available. Because he's Mr. Irrelevant. Ah, Sturdivant. So all those receivers just left. Who am I making Mr. Irrelevant? Because dude's going to play. You know what? Okay. Middle linebacker position is a position that generally sucks. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a guy like this. A-zone. Solid speed. He's going to play. And because our defense is going to be bad, there's a chance this guy ends up getting a depth trait. Because McMinnis did. So, we never got a quarterback in the draft like we wanted. Draft recap. Let's see how this looked. So, 78 overall, Malik Neighbors. 73 overall, right tackle. 74, Kalen King. Princely, whatever. 70 overall there. Nelson wasn't very good. Johnny Wilson, damn, that was good. 6'7" guy there. Landon Jackson, 69. None of these guys were good down here at the bottom, but they can all be useful on my team this year. Let's look at the first round and see if I should have made any of those picks. I'm going to turn my face back because now that we finished the draft here. Lot 2 is a 76. I think they swung and missed there by not grabbing him. Caleb Williams, 81. Marvin Harrison was an 82. So let's think. I wanted Alt and Fashanu, but they weren't there at 16. Like neighbors. I could have taken Drake May and had a 77 overall quarterback. I bet you he's hidden dev. Yep. Whatever. I didn't really want him because what would be the point of having like a rookie quarterback? His contract was going to come up first. Penix would have been nice if he was still there at 33. Hidden dev too. But I didn't want the other quarterbacks because we would have got like they're old. I mean, it's not like he's not old. 75 for Cooper DeJean. Round 2. Okay, Kalen King, 73 there. Jenkins might have been the better pick, but we also did get a good player. How about McCarthy here? 73. Hidden Dev? No. Okay, good. And how about Bo Nix? 72. No Hidden Dev. He's 24. And Braylon Allen. There. Where's he at? Hidden Dev. Damn. All right. So we can't get any free agents here. So we are going to hit upgrade again. On all these broken players. And we're going to go into the first week of a real season. And then let's actually sign some free agents and build a roster here. Realistic free agents too, by the way. All right, because there's probably still some guys that didn't get picked up. Mainly kickers, okay. Quarterbacks. We can go. We can go Jacoby Brissett, I think. Not a bad holdover guy for a season. We'll go Jacoby. And have an actual backup quarterback. I guess we go Matt Corral. I don't mind that. We have a ton of money to spend, so. All right, halfback. Kareem Hunt's there. Justice Hill's there. Zeke is there. We can go bring in Mostert. All right, here's an undrafted rookie. I'll take him. And then we want to bring in some veteran guy who's not going to want to ring chase. So technically we should get a guy who isn't as good. Oh, I want Frank Gore Jr. Those are the two main backs, I guess. You know what? Let's just run with that. Wide receiver. We got two guys, so we now just need one. I kind of want a veteran here because I've got some actual, like, guys. So we're looking for the mentor tag. I think we go Woods. So we're going to go Robert Woods. And then let's go get, what's a practice squad eligible guy? Give me a fast guy, because I don't think I have any speed. So, this guy's younger. We're going to go him. Undrafted rookie. All right, we need a tight end. Ooh, no. None of these guys. That's our old tight end. Zach Ertz. Logan Thomas. I'm gonna go Alberto. I don't mind that. I think that that's a fair guy. OJ Howard. I think Alberto would be signed by somebody else. So let's be real here. Let's go to another guy who probably wouldn't get a second chance, and that'll be Josiah DeGuara. And who's old and not good? Cameron Brate. We can bring Cameron Brate back. You know what? We're going to bring Manhurts because he's a blocking tight end. I think he'd rather be retired than come play for me. All these guys would probably get signed, so I think we're going to restrict ourselves to practice squad eligible guys. like undrafted rookies. Saffold's 36, but I don't think he'd play then. So we're only going to sign one guy, I think, at each of these positions. Oh, unless it's a rookie. Because a rookie I can come in, I can bring in, and I can say, hey, like, all right, practice squad eligible guys. No rookies here. Isn't this the guy from Hard Knocks? Yeah, whatever. We're gonna take him. I recognize the name. I don't know why. Big V? Alright, practice squad eligible right guards. No rookies. Alright, we'll bring in you. Right tackle. Yep, easy. I'm moving him to left guard, though. Alright, and then I think I need an old guy here because I actually have a young right tackle. So I'll bring in Hubbard to be a veteran. Speaking of, actually, I think my center is technically a rookie, so I should actually bring in an old guy. If there's any old guys. Alright, you're never going to play, so. Spending all of our money. Alright, left end. Left end and defensive guys might be a little bit different. But I think I'm going to bring in a veteran here in Dunlap for our rookie guy, even though I don't think the rookie's going to be good. Rookie. We'll sign him because he's a rookie. Alright, and we're going to go find some old guy to play D-tackle. Shelby Harris is the best one there. We'll bring in Shelby Harris. I feel like he'd be ring chasing, but a defense is a little tough. I don't think I drafted a right end. So we will go practice squad guy here. They seem to be just all my old players. Alright. There's a rookie practice squad guy. Team's still going to be bad. I want to see, actually, what we got for old middle linebackers. Anthony Barr. He's not good anymore, but Jack. Man, these guys are not good. Alright, we might go with some mentor. AJ Klein, perfect. We're just building a Kimberly team. Alright, corner. I need a mentor corner. Probably one that plays, so we'll go Chris Harris because Jackrabbit technically retired. Alright, practice squad eligible corners. We might wait to sign more corners then. Palamau? I want him because he's huge. I think any kicker would sign. But I'm not going to be broken. I'm not going to sign the guy that... I'm not going to sign Dicker. We'll go... No, maybe I will. Yeah, I'll sign Dicker. Alright. Let's go take a look at our depth chart and see what our roster actually looks like. We got 64 guys on the roster. Alright, and let's generate best. Oh yeah, I gotta change Logan to left guard or right guard. I don't really care. He's gonna start. This guy's actually gonna start over Barr. Alright, so we gotta go fix the position of Bruss, make him a left guard or a right guard. Taking a look at the roster now. I could probably use another tight end. I might just wait though till the end of the cuts for that. I think D-tackle's good. We're gonna move Van up though. I kind of want the rookies to all be playing. Like, this team's still going to be terrible this first year. We're not playing this first season because this team's still going to be bad. But we are going to sim and try to develop the players. We're not going to play for another year. I think what we'll do here, I still want probably... Let's bring in... Not Mostert. Let's bring in McKinnon. He's not going to play. He's going to be mentor. So that'll help fix that problem. And then what else did I say I kind of needed? A corner, I think. Though, actually, no. I'm not going to get a corner. I might need an actual safety. Honestly, Abram's not bad. I might take him because he's a bust. So I think it'd be fun to have him as, like, an actual player on the team. Are there any other busts I could do that with? That would be fun to try to, like, recover. Greedy. Greedy, but... let's do Greedy. We'll bring Greedy in. We'll try to fix Greedy's career. Any other busts? He's too old. I'm not seeing any. You know what? No, we're not going to sign another. We're going to go the bust OJ Howard. Any other busts at wide receiver? That's a rookie. Slow, though. Jalen Reagor. There we go. I think I need a fullback. Oh, no, I don't. Not with this scheme. All right. So let's do some training camp. Now that we kind of have a team. Oh, I got to fix the positions of Bruss and that safety. So let me go right tackle. We're going to turn him to a left guard. Or right guard. We're going to go right guard because I think Forbes will be more. Yeah. So Bruss will actually play here. And that strong safety that I drafted specifically to be a linebacker, we are going to switch him to be a linebacker. He's built like a linebacker. He's not bad. He's basically the same overall as this guy was. So not too bad. If I go into the depth chart now, let's go fix those positions in the depth chart specifically. Actually, it's preseason. It doesn't matter. Training camp. We're not going to do quarterback. Do we even want to do any of these, really? Like, who are we really developing? I guess we should. Rushing attack. He's not going to be fast enough. Actually, he might with our defense still sucking. Frank Gore. Oh my god, he's so slow. I don't think it's going to be possible to get a gold. We could try, though. Need those extra celebration dive points each time. Okay. There's silver. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get enough here to get gold. Oh, I got it. All right, sweet. Frank Gore Jr. with a little bit of an overall boost. I know he's technically not as good as Edwards guy, but I like the name. All right, Frank Gore Jr. Wide receiver battle for, yeah, for Malik Neighbors. He'll do the main one because he's going to be a mainstay receiver. Well, let's hope that Brissett can hit him each time. All right, making good progress. I will want to probably switch the numbers of some of these guys, though. I don't like 8. Don't let me lose this because of that. Whatever. I'm not playing them twice. We're playing them once. I go switch the playlist because we've been on the same album. We're gonna go to a new album. We still got our skill point there, so not too big of a deal. Johnny Wilson time for red zone attack because he's 6'7". Good. He's so big. He's good though. He's been good right here. That was a tough one. He did not get the good cut there. Got the gold. It don't really matter. We just got to get in. Bam. He got gold though, so we'll take that. Let's see if we can even do a good trench battle here with Landon Jackson, but we really need him to develop. Well, I think so, this season at least. Man, it helps when the tackles are horrible. But it doesn't help when I can't see because the camera angle's horrible. Got that though. Where are my multipliers? Why are they not coming? You kidding me? I wasn't getting the multiplayers the whole time. Multipliers. I don't know what I was doing wrong there. Whatever, you got the skill point. Chase and tackle. I suck at DB battle, but I can try it with Kalen King, I guess. But I don't think I'm gonna win it. It does not help that he's 6'7". Interception will help though. Bad angle. I'm running these. Like, I'm gonna try that again. Because that was horrible. I normally don't like trying them again. I don't know if I bumped him short there and that was why. Nothing. I hit SWAT, nothing happens. There we go. Finally got a pick. I just pressed triangle. What? I'm getting just killed right now. Try that again one more. I want to see if I can get a silver. Because I'm getting killed. This is just almost also to just help me get better at this. Coverage sec. I'm running the routes better than him. Finally. I'm hitting SWAT. Not his route, but I ran the wrong route. I need a silver. I just need to get better and what do I gotta do there? Like I'm hesitating. I'm pressing all the right buttons. I'm pressing SWAT and I'm not animating. Is it just because he's 6'7"? Because I bet you that helps. Oh my god, he finally dropped one. That was horrible. I'm gonna restart that again. And am I pressing the right button? I should know how to play hit SWAT. There we go. I think I've been pressing the wrong button for SWAT. But then I got mossed on that one. I can't move like that. I'm like even trying to bait the pick now. I don't even know. That was my worst one. And I literally checked to see if I knew what the SWAT button was, and I got a good SWAT in the first play. Watch, I'm going to give up every catch now the rest of this possession. No, never mind, I got to pick. He's too tall! How did I know that, like, drafting a 6'7" receiver was gonna kill my development for my DB? I hit SWAT. I was right there. All right, whatever. I'm taking the silver. Taking the silver and being happy with it. No chase and tackle. I don't want to do another DB one. So I think that's good for developing those guys. We're going to go through the preseason here now. So from Malik Neighbors, playmaker. Oh, I gotta go fix all. Actually, I'm gonna wait until I have their devs. I mean, 8's not bad. I guess I can leave that. 14's not bad. He will be a deep threat because he's big. Frank Gore. Elusive back. And Landon Jackson. I want to boost everything, but I'm not gonna bring any of those guys back. They're all gonna be cut, so it doesn't really matter. All right, here we go. Next week, see how we play preseason. Real competitive football. All right, we lost, but we scored points. That's good. Weekly strategy. I should set one. They're starting JJ McCarthy. All right, I'm stopping the run. Throw it short. That's fine. We're going to go 30 points or less because I don't think we're going to be able to do anything. No sacks allowed is ridiculous. So good. Start training. I don't like doing the mini games. I think they're good, but I have no desire to do them. I guess I'm just. Man, he's a good rusher. I don't remember what round I picked him in. Third? Alright, we don't really care about literally anybody else here. Yep. Including Matt Corral, because he's just there to be younger as a replacement for Brissett. Advance to next week. Sweet. Wide receiver mentorship. Help Malik Neighbors. What? Either way. However you can help. Sweet. 1200 XP. I like the XP boost. Training camp standout. Who's it gonna be? Thibodeau. +5 tackling. Let's go, Thibodeau. None of you guys are coming back. Why should I care? Like this. Take Bigsby. Yeah, running might not be bad this game. Alright. Weekly game plan. 1 interception. 250 plus yards. Let's shoot for the 450 yards there, because if we get halfway, then we'll at least get something. Me out to be everything, you're everything I is. No, I don't buy it. All right, boom. 80 overall wide receiver. Already 76 overall corner here. I don't really like the awareness boost, but I've actually heard that awareness might be one of the more important ratings when it comes to sim stats. I haven't really been able to test it yet. Next week. All right, now we got to cut everybody. Cut 16 players. It's going to be easy.
Easily see. Here are some recommendations to
Cut.
get you started.
Cut. I'm just cutting these. I know I'm getting cap penalties from doing it. I might hold on to him because there's a chance that because he has a dev trait, he might... How did he even get a dev trait? That he might be able to pull me like a 7th round pick. He might too. Good 5 receiver set. 3 tight ends. We only have 1 left tackle. We have our... Dev trait? Will it get it? Will it get me 7th? Oh no, it won't. All right, then I'll just cut them. All right, let's see if there's any cool free agents now. Now that they've made some moves. Quarterbacks. I might want to bring in Max Duggan. I think that'd be kind of fun. We'll bring in him too. We could. Halfback. Practice squad eligible. Zonathan Knight. Isaiah Davis. Couple rookies. Nobody really got cut, though? Nobody important? Shaq Griffin? I think corner we actually are kind of set, though. Is there any positions that I'm not? What was it? Was it edge? Nah, nothing really there. I looked tight end. There's really nothing there. I mean, there's some good safeties. All right, I'm gonna make some cuts on those. I'm gonna go through the roster quick, cut a bunch of those 0 overall guys. Are there any other ones? Nah, not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. Oh, we only have 2 D tackles. All right. You gotta go. Well, he's not gonna get anything, so we'll release him. So we got rid of that. We got rid of that. And then we just need Stromberg. I'm so confused on how he got a dev trait. Did he get that last year? Or did he just have one? And I just kind of ruined a guy that had a dev trait. Ah, whatever. If so, sorry. He's gone. Oh, I lost our center already? Great. So I think for backups and backups' sake, I probably need a D tackle and maybe a left tackle. So I think for backups, we need to go sign a D tackle. Practice squad eligible guys. Alright, we'll sign him. So there's a backup D tackle and left tackle. Alright. Then we can advance one more week. Can't upgrade the players because they're all gone. Advance to next week. I know, I do want to check to see because sometimes the computer goes around and picks up guys that were cut and cuts their own guys. Like, see, Broncos signed Alonzo Weathers. I don't even know what that is. League transactions. Isaiah Oliver. JC Jackson was... Okay. There's a couple parts to that deal. Michael Carter got cut. Eric Rowe got cut. Trey Herndon got cut. And we can make it. We can check again. We do a cap standout. I think the best guys are all going to be kickers, like usual. But some of the good kickers got all picked up. Oh, Nick Cross is available? Dude, I love this guy. I want him. Oh, wait. Who was the other guy? 95 speed? Take on Thornton. I like Nick Cross. He's a guy I love having on my team. All right. Let's go fix the depth chart. Make sure our roster looks good going into the season. We have Jacoby Brissett and Matt Corral. We have Frank Gore. Fullback, I like that. Wide receiver, Neighbors. We want Johnny to be number 2. Then Woods. Okay, I like that. Tight end, DeGuara, Howard, Manhertz. Manhertz is mainly a blocker. Guyton will be a left tackle because we have a... All right. Drew Forbes. Nelson's back and healthy. Logan Bruss, as we love here. Chris Hubbard. I guess that's the best I can do. So Chris Hubbard will be a right tackle. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. Yeah. I don't really think that matters. D-tackle, Van. All right. Grayson Murphy and Perrion Winfrey will go here. Princely Yumanlian. I'm not going to know how to say that name ever. I want Bailey and Mustafa to mainly play. Thibodeau right there. Jalen Harrell. Do we go then instead here? Jalen Harrell. Otherwise, he's never going to play. All right. Middle linebacker. All right, we got that set. Corner. Kalen King, number 1. Greedy is going to be the number 2. And we're going to go Chris Harris is the number 3. And then Saren Stahl, and then... Yeah. Whoever is 5th, doesn't really matter. Free safety, Rod Moore, Palamau. Good. Jonathan Abram and Nick Cross. Actually, Nick Cross start over Jonathan Abram. Cameron Dicker, Tressway, correct. Kick returner, Roman Wilson. I might go with San Ristel. I don't know if he's as good of a kick returner, but that should get him some XP. And Wilson can be the punt returner. Kickoff. Yep, Tressway. Long snapper. Jax. All right. Frank Gore's third down back. Power back. Really? All right. All right. Slot receiver. I want that to be Johnny Wilson. with Robert Woods is the number 2 there. Rush left end, Kayvon Thibodeau. Landon Jackson is the number 2. Rush right end, Princely, with Landon Jackson as the number 2. Rush D tackle, Shelby and Van. Actually, and Landon, and then Van. So if Landon's in, then Van will be in somewhere else. All right, here we're gonna go with that and Mustafa, and Klein will be the 3rd. Slot corner, Sanderstal and Chris Harris. All right. I think that's a good depth chart for the season. We are a 70 overall roster. Not too bad for being a 0 overall roster last season. We are only going to shoot for 4 wins because I don't think we're going to win 4 games. Choose draft class. We are going to use the 2025 class. And we will probably draft a quarterback in this upcoming class. Unless there's a good free agent after we have a good season. What do we need here? I don't think we need wide receiver anymore. All right, free agent scouts. So could use a running back. You know what? Yes. Tight end, QB, sure. Those are 2 positions I still need. All right, and then we need to build. I kind of like our safety core now. I mean, it's not good, but it could be. Did I go with it? Did I get a 2-star yet? No. And then 2-star, I kind of want a tackle inside or interior line. Hire scout. All right. All right, now we got to go put them places. So let's go look at a region breakdown quick. This is going to be easy. This is going to be our national scout. Offensive tackle, defensive tackle. Not bad. This should probably be where I put tight end. There's just no offensive linemen in this draft. There's a couple left tackles. You made it out of the weather. I heard you found a new shoulder. I can't tell if I'm better or if you just turn me colder. I guess I'm repressing the stress that you caused. Maybe I'll get to sleep without dreams of your arms around me. National. Southeast. Oh no, she was in the West. All right. It's not going to be a great, like, that looks bad, interior offensive lineman there, but we might be a little bit restricted here based on what's all available this year. Camp standout. Thibodeau. Just want to give Thibodeau a good number. 40 looks ugly. Oh, and it's against the Giants? This is his first game? Manage roster. Let's go fix his number. All right. We're going to go. Thibodeau is a primarily edge rusher. He will be number 90. I like 98. Let me go look at any other numbers I need to fix. No, not there. Wide receiver. I'll give a number for him. Those guys are fine. I think offensive linemen are normally good. Defensive linemen, yep, those two are good. He's good. Those three are good. That's weird, but he's also actually like a prospect. 2 linebacker prospects. Weird numbers, but fine. Edge rusher. 28, 38, 34, 27, 31, 33, 25. Not bad. 9. I don't like that, but whatever. 36, 24. I'm changing Cross's number. 36 is an ugly number. Yes, I like that. Nick Crosby, 21. I kind of want to change Brad Moore's number. So I don't want my free safety to be wearing number 9. Give me number 23. 22. Corners. Greedy. I hate 38. That's a horrible number. Oh, screens just went black for a second. My computer good? That was weird. Alright, I think that's good. There was a wide receiver. I want Jalen Reagor to not have number 7. Because I want Brissett to have that. Yeah, you can have one of those. 18? Fine by me. Frank Gore's number sucks too, but I can deal with that. Edit number. You will be number 7. What other numbers did he wear? He wore 2. But you can wear 7. $19's ugly. You're never gonna play, but I'm changing your number. You give me number 4. All right. I think we got our roster set. We have all our numbers set. If I make sure my schemes are all good. All right, we want what, West Coast zone run. We probably need to sign a fullback. All right, we don't have a good tight end, so we are going to move out of that playbook. Since we're simming this first season, we probably want a pretty... Yes, I think we're going to go this one. Because this should hopefully primarily just target the number 1 receiver. I hope. I don't know. I haven't used this playbook. All right. And that's our roster. I think we're going to probably stop there for now. I know that that's kind of annoying, but that's a big full season that we just basically simmed through and draft an off season. And so, I mean, I look at it as that's a good start. And then what we can do is in the next season, we'll play through it, do our scouting. We are going to be in desperate need of a quarterback as we go. Brissett will hold us over for this season, which is fine. I'm glad to have him. We have a franchise wide receiver. We have a franchise left tackle. We have a franchise pass rusher and a franchise corner one. That's generally how I would like to build the team. Now, the thing that we need is a franchise quarterback, but I don't think that it's smart to go with the quarterback first, simply because they're going to get killed and they're going to suck if you don't have a good team around them. So hopefully we can get another tackle to build on the other side of him. I don't necessarily know if we need another edge rusher. Hopefully these guys will progress a little bit around Thibodeau. And then in the following draft, I mean, we kind of start filling up the rest of the roster, get ourselves a linebacker. Maybe some free agents will come along that'll end up looking real nice to be able to have. But as we go, I mean, that's kind of the whole point is like, let's build this team around a core before we go into the quarterback. Once we get a quarterback, which I'm hoping it'll be Shedeur Sanders, I'm thinking we're going to have the number 1 pick anyways. And I hope he's the valuable pick there. I just think it'd be fun if he's the guy. But I don't know. I don't know college quarterbacks like that. So it could really end up being anybody. Or a good quarterback could end up showing up at free agency. And we could have something there. So, yeah. Well, there you go. There's our first stream franchise of the Louisville Condors. Our 0 overall rebuild, which we are ending at 70 overall going into the next season. And hopefully we can pull off a win or two. 1-16 will be nice. And not get absolutely killed by our division. And then, you know, progress our players. Have those guys actually end up being something decent going into the next season. So, we're going to end there. Adios.